What up, crypto lovers and enthusiasts? Happy day today. TGIF, Bitcoin at $53,815 at the time of this video. A lot of fear in the markets. We're going to take a look at what's going on in the markets. There was some economic data that came out. It wasn't that bad. We're going to take a look at it, but the market took it as bad. Basically, it's fear of recession. That's what everyone is spooked about. So is this opportunity? I say yes, but let's dive in. Let's take a look. And so without further ado, let's do this. Bitcoin, look at this. Okay, we were in here for a little while. I think we lost the structure unless it becomes a fake out. Could spend a few days, right, and come back up, right? We've been here before, but it looks like we're threatening to go below it. What I don't want to see is a lower low from here, lower than 59,000. I don't want to see it get to 50, to be honest with you. Obviously I don't, but if that is the case, it should happen. It should happen now. It should happen soon so that we can test it and rebound and get out of here. Let's take a look at what happened here. Non-farm payroll climbed by 142,000 more last month. The Bureau of Labor Statistics reported the consensus was for 165,000 increase, as per a survey compiled by Bloomberg. Okay, July payroll saw a downward revision to an 89,000 gain, and June payrolls were revised down to a 118,000 increase, resulting in a net downward revision of 86,000. Okay, so that was like the major part, because this part right here with the numbers that came out today wasn't horrible. It didn't deserve the drop that it did. Okay, the latest U.S. jobs report has sent ripples through the Bitcoin market, with BTC testing 54,000 as investors reacted to the economic signals. The report, indicating weaker than expected job growth, has heightened fears of a U.S. recession, leading to a drop in Bitcoin's price. This downturn reflects broader market uncertainties and could suggest more volatility ahead. As the economic landscape remains uncertain, Bitcoin movements are closely tied to these macroeconomic indicators, presenting a complex scenario for investors. Some people are saying we're going to avoid a recession, and I'm one of those people. Okay, so this to me is opportunity, although it could drop more, and the reason why I say that is because look at the Dow Jones. All right, filling this gap. If we fill this gap completely, we drop down to 40,000. We still have a little more ways to go. Nasdaq, look at this drop, and the S&P 500 filled this gap right here, but we're heading to this line right here. Hopefully we keep it, so we still have a little bit more to go there. Okay, let's take a look at the DXY. All right, nothing really that we can see on the DXY, but everything else kind of looks somewhat scary, in the sense that there's still probably more downside to go. Okay, overall, my long-term assessment still remains the same. Okay, still remains the same. We're still early in September. All right, today is the 6th. We still have all of September. Historically, September has been a bearish month. But you know what'd be interesting, if we drop down and then we spend all of September trying to climb back and just get a smidge over 60,000, right? Smidge over 60,000, that would put September as bullish, and from there, October, November, December, we start really climbing. Interest rate cuts, what the market is waiting for. Some people are now torn with the idea of a recession. Others like soft landing. Again, I'm in that camp, but we'll see who ends up being right. To me, it'd be opportunity. This is opportunity. I would wait a little bit to see what's going on, because we are heading into Saturday and Sunday. It could be that Saturday and Sunday you want to wait to make your moves, make your buys in projects. Okay, I think that is pretty much all I wanted to cover. Let's take a look at Bitcoin dominance real quick. There's a little breach right there. Okay, as you can see, but let's see what's going on here. A gap. Is what I meant, breach, a gap right here. But let's see if we hold on to this. Hopefully we do. Either way, we could still come down a little bit more and still be all right, still be trending sideways. And I think we will continue this trend of moving upwards. But this sideways movement, I think, is going to might last for a little bit longer. That to me means that next move up, which I think will be the next move up, will be a little bit higher, stronger. All right, closing in on that 60% mark. Others, let's take a look at others. Others, I think maybe now that we are probably going to touch down here or get really, really close. That's 169 billion as of today, right? 168 billion as of today. Let's see if it does drop down here, plays around. Either way, like I said, I want us to get over this this descending line. That'll be, to me, the mark that says game on for altcoins. There's a lot of deals out there. I would nibble slightly. In the real world asset space, I have noticed, and I mentioned this in my Telegram group, I have noticed that it hasn't turned around yet. It still looks like it's, for the altcoins, it still looks like there's more downward possibility. All of them now, because Bitcoin drops, everything drops. Again, this is a real world asset play, credit, right? Same thing. But good buy price. Although I think they're not done. They're not done correcting. Maybe there is a little bit more to go. Okay, the gaming was the first to come out of it. Okay, so that's why I would take a look at that, and then I would take a look at the games that are now projects that are consolidating, like Creo right here on this line at 0.029. Great buy. All right, Creo soon. Like I said, if we didn't get past it, we're going to come back down, and so far that has been the case. No big deal. Hopefully we do keep this right here and we do play like that, because eventually once we get out of this triangle, it's going to be up and up hard. All right, so I would be looking strongly at games. Those have retraced. I mean, everything pretty much is retraced. Sinverse, same type of thing, but it's still showing pretty good strength, right? Pretty good strength, although it could drop down. Let's see if it continues this. Let's see if it continues this kind of V-shaped recovery. See how the gaming plays. This is another example of a gaming play. Are up compared to what's that? Are up compared to well, real world asset plays, for example. Okay, even Trias. Let's see. Yeah, still dropped down. So it's interesting that games have come out ahead, and now Naka, for example, has given back a lot of those gains, right? But you can see that games did move up. Let's see what Watts pay. This one kind of moved up, right? But now it's giving back a little bit of the gains. That's interesting. One of the first to recover, and actually it's at a good buy price. It's actually right at the price where I last had my bag at 0.014. It's at 0.053. If you believe in the project, I wouldn't put too much money in it, to be honest with you. I know a lot of people like it. Some people like it. A few people like it, but looking at Miggles. Let's take a look at Miggles really quick, because I think Miggles is going to kill it. Oh, here's one. Gamercoin. But see, this is interesting. Gamercoin should be a gaming play, and look, it's still going down. That's because it's also AI, okay? So take that for what it's worth, although at a pretty decent price. I mean, I bought at 3 cents. It's at 6 cents, up 100% from where I bought. I mean, I don't have it anymore, but still some more downside. Let's see if we can't hold this area at 6 cents. It's one to look at, though. It's one to look at. See if it drops down a little more. GHX, and I've seen it in some wallets that I've been looking at wallets recently, thanks to the people in my Telegram group showing me how to do that. Pretty interesting stuff. Take a look at Techno, because that was an early mover, and now it looks like it's giving back the gains, and maybe dropping below this descending line. Let's see what happens. All right, so I think that's that. Bitcoin 53,800. It's been as low as 52,600. I think it might drop a little more, guys. But don't get scared. Have a little bit of patience. For those that are accumulating, have a little bit of patience. See what happens Saturday and Sunday. Maybe wait it out until tonight, later tonight, to see how low this goes. Okay, because then there's probably going to be a few days of sideways consolidation wherever it ends up being, and from there I'd be buying. I don't think it would go lower. Just take a look at it like that, like this. It just doesn't look to me like. It's really not that scary if you do it like this, man. Okay, let's do it on the monthly really quick. I mean the weekly first. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I mean I could see 49.50, and some people were calling for it to come back down here just to kind of retest and just reset everything before the next leg up. Possible. We'll see what happens. But you think this was the bull run, guys? That would be the strangest bull run ever. I think this was it, and all of a sudden we just do this and then just start coming down like that. I don't think so. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no to that. We could drop, but I'm not saying the bull run is over. I would still be accumulating. If it drops down here, I would be accumulating at a faster clip. Okay, eventually this thing will reverse course. Eventually we will break out of here. Maybe it just needed to drop to be able to break through, get some momentum to break through here in October, November, December. Okay, waiting for that first rate cut. And honestly, the numbers that came out today weren't that bad. The revisions helped bring the fear. Let's see what the fear and index. Fear, it's at 30. It's not an extreme fear. It's not an extreme fear, but it's at fear. That's actually a good sign. You should be buying when people are fearful, right? And selling when people are greedy. Interesting. All right, guys, we're going to leave it there. Let's see what happens. Keep a close eye. I'm going to keep a close eye on it. You can follow me on X, Twitter, at Fred Velez Crypto. I put a lot of stuff, a lot of good info there at Fred Velez Crypto. I post a lot of good stuff, all crypto related. That's what I like to do. That's what I dedicate my career to. So that's it, guys. If you can, please like, please subscribe, please leave a comment. I'm trying to grow this channel and all that stuff really does help. And with all that said, I will see you guys Monday. Have a great weekend. Hang in there. Everything is gonna be all right. I don't think we're just gonna drop precipitously and enter into a bear market. All right, or whatever this is, it'll be relatively short-lived. Okay, maybe this month. Hang in there. It's gonna be okay. And get your buys in. Get your buys in slowly. DCA. Okay, nibble. All right. See you guys Monday. Have a good one. Peace.